I don't know what to do with these kids. You. What did you want? Corn? Hello, Sugar. So you saw the ad I posted. Looks perfect. Here's a little something for your trouble. Now we can get that weird book with a heart on it. Maybe it'll teach us how to love. I'd rather you not be here for this. Friendship 101. I've learned a new power. I forgot to read what it said. I'll have to go back and like check the tapes. Eat cranberries. What am I supposed to do with this? I got a few ideas. Alright, when's the next big deal coming up? Today was George's birthday. Only 4 days left. Spirit Eve. Other than that, we can just kind of kick it. I think the only auto-playing game you've been playing is Uma Musume. I've been playing a lot of that too. I got a lot of B pluses. I'd really like to get the wedding dress air groove. But I have not had any luck. I don't think I've got much more time either. Pickle some cauliflower. I think we just make grape jelly. The grapes are just kind of like sitting around. 4 days for this event. Who's your favorite horse? Sakura Bakshin O. Really, really cool. I like her a lot. I also like Maruzensky. She was like my first like 3-star horse. And so she's got like a special place in my heart. Also, like I just love, I like the front racing style. Like, I strongly prefer that. It just seems like a good strategy, you know, if you're gonna race, be in front of everyone all the time. Seems like the play, you know? Maruzensky is so funny. I know, right? But I think Air Groove is up there for me. Hey kid, here's the recipe for a little treat my pappy used to make. Cook it slow. Stuffing. They did announce they announced a horse in the Japanese version that sounds amazing. What was her name? Has something to do with love. I think it's Still in Love is the name of the horse. Anyway, he's crazy. I like crazy. One of like the 2 traits I look for in a woman. I mean a horse. Still in Love, the Yandere horse? Yeah, that's the one. Like, I'm gonna have to see like what her English translated lines are like, but I'm very interested. Or a horsewoman, right? But yeah, I think you kind of get it though. Like, auto battlers are a lot like Uma Musume. Like, you just race. If you like watching the race and having feelings about the race, and like that's kind of the vibe that like auto battlers give up. Usually it's things fighting, and so like the battle kind of like goes back and forth, and you're like, oh man, am I gonna win? Am I gonna lose? Who knows? And it's all very, very exciting. Forgot I wanted to build a barn. I don't know, there's no rush on the barn. We can get one in winter. Let's just go down as far as we can in this cave. There was a game... Well, there have been a few... Sorry, there have been exactly 2 that I know of. Probably more. Esports auto battlers. There was one, I think it was Team Fight Manager? Hang on. Time for a quick Googling. Team Fight Manager, yeah, that's the one. And then there's another one, Esports Godfather. I had a lot of fun with both of those. I didn't stream them. Those games would have done terrible on stream, I think. But they were pretty fun. Esports Godfather is a little more hands-on. But like Team Fight Manager, especially. What was really funny was like the story of Team Fight Manager. It's like you're an esports legend and you retire and then you become a manager of an esports team. The worst esports team ever. Can you lead them to victory? And like the best and earliest thing you can do is replace everybody on the team. And like just if you're not paying attention and thinking critically about it, you might be like, wait a second. Or, I mean, if you do think about it, you're like, wait a second. I didn't really lead this team to victory. I just kind of replaced everyone in there with better people. Powder melon seeds. Powder melon. That's something that grows in winter? It sounds like it would be. Special melon grows in winter. Alright. I thought we wouldn't be doing any farming in winter. Did you ever play Chess Auto Battler? Now, I think it was either Dota or League of Legends that had like a mod where they called it auto chess. Is that what you're talking about? Or is there a chess at the board game auto battler? Because I'd be interested. Come to think of it, Rhino, aren't you the guy or gal, probably guy, who was really into Mechabellum? That's another auto battler that I had a lot of fun in. Wonder how it's doing. That one you kind of like run out of plays with very quickly. Like once you get the hang of it and you like find your strategy, the Chinese game is all you remember. Okay, so that's different. But I will keep an eye out. I was looking for a new game to play like off stream. So like off stream I play like the games nobody wants to watch but I want to play. And I got two. I got Adventure Guild? Our Adventure Guild, I think maybe it's called. Just kind of like a Dungeons and Dragons XCOM, but it would look like it was drawn by your little sister. So like no one will watch that because it looks terrible, but it is really well made. And then another game I've been looking at, Raid Rivals. I've been interested in that game because I kind of had this idea when like Battle Royale started kicking off. I had an idea like a shop management Battle Royale I think could go really, really hard. But no one ever did it. But somebody at least made like a versus shop management game. They were kind enough to put single player in it for me. That was nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but like it made it good for me. I tend to hang out in Steam discussions. I try not to take them too seriously, but one of the most annoying things I read in the Steam discussions of any game ever is whenever anybody asks for like single player, there's just a, well, play with us, loser. Idiot. Why don't you want to enjoy time with us, you stupid jerk? I hate it so much. It's just like, no. Sometimes I want to play games to relax. And sometimes strangers can be the least relaxing thing in the universe. It's actually pretty often. At some point, like, I got fed up with it and I just don't play games with other people very often. Like, I have to know they're cool beforehand. So I just don't play with randoms anymore. I outgrew it. Music shifted here. Strangers are indeed the least relaxing thing. Yeah. Every now and then I think of like the new Battlefields and the new Call of Duties and I'm like, I'd kinda like to play. But I've got another streamer friend who like, you know, plays shooters pretty much exclusively. And then I just like see his interactions with the people and I'm just like, you know what? Not for me. Alright, well, I got to eat. Looks like I'm eating cranberries. I think I actually remember the moment like strangers were ruined for me forever. Like I used to play like lots of games online with randoms. I was playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is a really fun game. Like I loved the mechanics. Like I loved the multiplayer mode. It was basically like hide and seek, except like with murder. Anyway, this one guy was doing really well. He was running around the ceilings and like poisoning everybody. Because like they'd all go after him and he was really good at countering people. And so like he basically could not be beat up there. He was really smug and kind of earned that. But, 1 defense, 2 immunity. Hey, that's strictly better. I got blue shoes. Blue shoes. Anyway. Mr. Fancy Pants was running around the roof. And like, I could chase him down for like 15 minutes to maybe get like a kill off of him. It would be really, really difficult to get like his level of damage. Hang on. What kind of stats does my club have? 9 to 16, 1 speed. Most expensive weapon you've got. Claymore? 20 to 32. Very heavy, very slow. I think I'm okay with heavy and slow. Yeah, give that to me. Yeah, I don't need to hit things often. I need to hit things hard. Anyway, this guy was running around the roofs doing his stuff. And I was like, I could spend a lot of time chasing him down. Or I could bring a gun. Because, like, he's not trying to hide at all. And, like, I can just, like, shoot him and get on with my day. And so I did. Like, I switched to my gun loadout, I shot him, and then, like, onto the next target. And he just opened up on the mic. He was like, "You are the worst player that ever lived. Why would you shoot me? Like, you got so few points for that. What is even the point?" Like, and he would just, like, ran his mouth, like, so much. And I'm like, why am I choosing to do this with my very limited free time? I could be having fun doing anything else. Instead, I gotta listen to this guy. It's like I'm in customer service again. Actually, I think back then I was still in customer service. I think, you know, I got back from a long day of dealing with customers to dealing with that customer. Some kind of Assassin's Creed Karen. And man, yep, that was probably the day I was like, you know what? I don't need this in my life. Which I feel like it was a healthy decision. I think maybe a lot of people could stand to make that decision and have a little better time with their lives. So I think games in general have gotten a lot better, or at least like all the toxic people have really gravitated towards like a few games. Because if you play something like Deep Rock Galactic or Final Fantasy 14, like you really don't get that bad experience anymore. Even like fighting games, I was shocked with how nice everyone was when I was playing Guilty Gear Strive. Because when I was younger, I would play Guilty Gear like Reloaded, and nobody was nice. Like it was a decidedly like super toxic group. And like for the most part, like people don't do that anymore. And so like when like I played it on stream and then like everyone in the comments of my YouTube videos were super nice, I was like, shoot, maybe I should get back into fighting games. I know Alliance raids and Final Fantasy XIV can get pretty toxic. Yeah, yeah. I could see that. I don't know how people deal with raids. Like, for me, like, I hit that straw of, like, I don't want to hang out with people anymore. And then the idea of coordinating, like, 30 of them together. Ugh. Shudder to think. I don't think it's for me. Yeah, after playing WoW, the switch to Final Fantasy XIV was really nice. Yeah. I wonder if like WoW Classic or even WoW Hardcore, I wonder if they're as toxic as they used to be. I don't think they are. At least in like, if you play like WoW Hardcore, like I feel like you're not gonna have a lot of the scared people. And there's like, there's been research done that like often the worst players are kind of the meanest players. Like they've done research in like League of Legends and they're like, yeah, the highest ranking players don't badmouth other people. They tend to like internalize all their faults and they don't like blame anyone else for like their team losing. And so if that's true in World of Warcraft, that would mean if somebody died and cost you the raid, more likely to happen early, and it's more likely to be a bad player. Or maybe they'll just die out in the woods on their own. It's definitely true in Overwatch. Like, I've always kind of suspected. Saw Magnus Carlsen like slam the table with his fist, which I wouldn't consider like really toxic behavior. Like he wasn't mad at the other player, he was really upset with himself. Like he immediately went in for like the handshake right after. He's just like, man, I hate that I just lost. Like that's a lot more passionate than I assumed like most chess matches get. But I kind of feel bad for him. He took a year off, I think. He's just like, I don't like the way things are going. I'm gonna like go on hiatus. And when he came back, he lost the world championship. That'll do some things to your brain, I imagine. Let's see, even current WoW, people are much nicer than they were in the 2000s. Alliance raids in 14 are normally chill, but when they turn hard. Yeah. Hello there, dear. I hope your farm is doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. I hope it doesn't crumble in the mail, Evelyn. A baguette. I've been eating a lot more baguettes lately. Dear Sugar, notice a chill in the air? Could just be the approach of winter, or it could be the tingle of the dark specter. Here to help us celebrate tomorrow's festival, the Spirit's Eve. Come to town at 10 p.m. if you'd like to participate. Mayor Lewis. Tomorrow, you say? Alright, let's get some hops. Just crank out more pale ales, like one after another. Don't eat the hops. Is there a reason I needed maple syrup? I think maybe for the chef's bundle? No, did that. It's not gonna be anything else over here. Would it be for... No? Exotic foraging? No? No, we good. Oh man, I had that purple mushroom. I could have finished this one off. Alright, I'm about to head into town, but... what am I doing with this maple syrup? Got some frozen geodes to crack. I check on the chickens? Did not, apparently. Let's see if we can get one more purple mushroom. No. I wonder if the mushrooms go up in rarity if you leave them alone. Because it kind of feels like they do.